Welcome to Sparkle Nomad, where every journey unfolds as an inspiring adventure, and each adventure is filled with joy. The Autostrada is Italy's version of a highway, but it's more like a high-speed racetrack. Tourists might think traffic laws are enforced, but they'll soon realize that the official speed limit often feels like a mere suggestion. If you're not driving fast, expect to be tailgated and overtaken. It's best to let the locals pass. Today, we're unveiling the insider secrets to exploring Italy, empowering you to embrace the authentic local experience. Number 10, Saturnia Hot Springs Nature's Spa Retreat. Nestled in the rolling hills of Tuscany, Saturnia Hot Springs is one of Italy's most enchanting natural wonders. It blends legend, history, and nature. These therapeutic thermal pools have attracted travelers seeking healing and relaxation for centuries. According to Roman mythology, Saturn, the god of time, created the hot springs with a lightning bolt to offer peace and healing amid humanity's wars. Today, emperors, warriors, and weary travelers still enjoy these mineral-rich waters, believing they can alleviate stress and wounds. What sets Saturnia apart is that its springs are entirely free and open to the public. A soak in the springs paired with a traditional meal of peachy pasta and local wine makes for a perfect experience. Saturnia Hot Springs is more than just a destination. It's a story interwoven with the heart of Tuscany, where history, nature, and relaxation unite. Number 9, Procida Island, the colorful escape. Procida, the smallest island in the Bay of Naples, is Italy's best-kept secret and an enchanting destination that resembles a movie set. Known for its vibrant facades and sun-soaked alleys, Procida has been the backdrop for films like The Talented Mr. Ripley and Il Postino. With roots going back to the ancient Greeks in the 8th century BC, Procida has been shaped by Roman, Norman, and Spanish rulers, creating a rich cultural tapestry. In the 1700s, local fishermen painted their homes in bright colors to quickly identify them from the sea, and these pastel buildings still give the island its charming character today. Procida invites visitors to lose themselves in winding alleyways, sip coffee by the harbor, and enjoy the relaxed island lifestyle. Number 8, Passo Gardena, the gateway to the Dolomites. Passo Gardena is one of Italy's most spectacular mountain passes set in the heart of the Dolomites. This breathtaking alpine route offers more than just scenic views. It provides a journey through history and stunning landscapes, and it is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Millions of years ago, the Dolomites were part of a massive coral reef beneath a prehistoric ocean. Tectonic activity eventually transformed these ancient corals into the striking limestone peaks we see today. The rock, known as Dolomite, was named after French geologist Déodat de Dolomieu. Beyond its natural beauty, Passo Gardena has historical significance. During World War I, it served as a battleground, and remnants of trenches and tunnels are still visible today. The pass turns into a snow-covered paradise for skiers and mountaineers in winter. The Dolomiti Superski region, one of the largest ski networks worldwide, offers endless opportunities for snow lovers to explore these majestic mountains. Number 7, Brisighella, a medieval fairy tale town. Nestled in the rolling hills of Emilia-Romagna, Brisighella is a hidden gem steeped in history. This was once a stronghold of noble families and fearless warriors, where battles were fought, territories were defended, and medieval intrigue was part of daily life. One of its unique features is the Via degli Asini, or Donkey's Road, a covered walkway built in the 13th century for donkeys transporting gypsum from local quarries. Brisighella is also a culinary delight known for its extra virgin olive oil, made from olives grown on the surrounding hills. It pairs beautifully with freshly baked bread and Sangiovese wine, offering an authentic taste of the Italian countryside. Brisighella reminds you why Italy is a culture, history, and effortless beauty masterpiece. Number 6, Lake Como, Italy's most glamorous escape. Lake Como has been a playground for the rich and famous for over 2,000 years. Even the ancient Romans knew a good vacation spot when they saw one, building grand villas along the shore and using the lake as their private summer retreat. Fast forward to today, and not much has changed. The luxurious villas feature infinity pools, and the Roman elite have been replaced by Hollywood actors like George Clooney and tech billionaires. The lake itself was carved by glaciers thousands of years ago, creating one of the deepest lakes in Europe, plunging to a staggering 1,345 feet. Bellagio, often called the Pearl of Lake Como, is a labyrinth of charming alleys, historic churches, and lakeside cafes where time slows down. With its pastel-colored houses and flower-filled balconies, Varenna is where romance practically floats in the air. Beyond the glamour, the true magic of Lake Como is in its effortless tranquility. Whether you're sipping an espresso in a quiet piazza, taking a sunset ferry ride across the glassy water, or hiking up to a mountain viewpoint where the lake stretches endlessly below, Como has a way of making the world feel lighter. Number 5. Civita di Bagnoregio, the dying city. Perched precariously on a crumbling hill of volcanic tuff, Civita di Bagnoregio has defied the ravages of time, earthquakes, and landslides. Founded by the Etruscans over 2,500 years ago, Civita di Bagnoregio was once a thriving hilltop settlement strategically located for defense and trade. The Etruscans flourished between the 8th and 3rd centuries BC, ruling a significant portion of central Italy, including Tuscany, Lazio, and Umbria. They were engineering masters, skilled metal workers, and pioneers of city planning, creating elaborate underground tombs, intricate temples, and advanced irrigation systems. However, as history has shown, Mother Nature can be relentless. Over the centuries, continuous erosion has eroded the town's base, causing parts to collapse and leaving Civita isolated from the rest of the world. One of Civita's most fascinating secrets lies beneath its streets. Hidden tunnels and underground passageways snake through the volcanic rock, remnants of Etruscan ingenuity. These tunnels were used for storage, escape routes, and even ancient rainwater collection systems. Despite its eerie reputation, Civita di Bagnoregio is not abandoned. A few permanent residents still call this place home, stubbornly preserving their piece of history. Thanks to a surge in tourism, the town has experienced a revival, with cafes, artisan shops, and family-run trattorias infusing new life into its ancient walls. Whether you're wandering its empty alleys, sipping a glass of local Orvieto wine, or simply taking in the quiet majesty of this disappearing world, Civita is proof that beauty endures even in the face of time. Number 4. Alberobello, the village of truly houses. Alberobello feels straight out of a storybook with its whitewashed houses and whimsical conical rooftops. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is truly unique in Italy. Its story began in the 15th century when landowners, to avoid taxes from the Kingdom of Naples, built houses without mortar, making them easy to dismantle for tax inspections. This clever design resulted in the iconic Trulli structures made of limestone slabs stacked without cement. They are sturdy, naturally cool in summer, and warm in winter, often adorned with symbols believed to bring good fortune. The local cuisine, featuring dishes like orecchiette pasta, fresh burrata, and panzerotti, perfectly complements the town's charm. Don't forget to try a glass of Primitivo wine. Alberobello is a living piece of history where tradition meets modern wonder, and its beauty and culture enchant visitors. Number 3. Rapallo, the Riviera's best-kept secret. Nestled along the Italian Riviera, Rapallo is a charming town with a rich history of pirates, treaties, and royalty seeking a peaceful escape for espresso. Since Roman times, it has attracted artists, writers, and European aristocrats, drawn to its laid-back elegance and delicious seafood. Historically significant, Rapallo was the location of the Treaties of Rapallo in 1920 and 1922, where world leaders attempted to reshape post-World War I Europe, highlighting its role in high-stakes diplomacy. For adventure seekers, a short cable car ride up Monte di Portofino takes you to the sanctuary of Montalegro, a hilltop site with breathtaking views. Whether for its culture, stunning coastline, or perfect pasta al pesto, Rapallo will leave a lasting impression. Number 2. Matera, Italy's ancient cave city. Nestled in the rugged hills of southern Italy, Matera is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Matera's Sassi district, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is an ancient labyrinth of cave homes, churches, and underground chambers carved directly into the limestone cliffs. These dwellings date back over 9,000 years, making Matera older than the pyramids of Egypt and Stonehenge. For centuries, people lived in these caves without electricity or running water, relying on ingenious rainwater collection systems and a communal way of life that put modern co-working spaces to shame. In the 1950s, the city was labeled the shame of Italy due to extreme poverty and poor living conditions, leading the government to evacuate thousands of residents from the Sassi. These ancient cave homes sat abandoned for decades, left to crumble into history. In the late 20th century, a remarkable revival began. Artists, historians, and locals brought new life to the caves, restoring homes, transforming abandoned spaces into boutique hotels, and reviving Matera's place as a cultural and cinematic icon. Today, what was once a ghost town is one of Italy's most sought-after destinations. Hollywood has also fallen in love with Matera. The city's biblical, time-worn beauty has made it the perfect backdrop for films like The Passion of the Christ and the latest James Bond blockbuster, No Time to Die. Dining in Matera means tasting the ancient flavors of Basilicata, with dishes like pepperoni crushing, handmade orecchiette pasta, and rustic bread baked using techniques passed down for generations. Matera is not just a city. It's a testament to human resilience, ingenuity, and the ability to turn a once-forgotten past into a thriving present. Number 1. Rome and Vatican City, a fusion of history and power. Rome is a city where the street corner tells a story and every cobblestone whispers secrets. And right in the middle of it all, the world's smallest country, a place with fewer residents than your average shopping mall, but more artistic masterpieces per square inch than anywhere else on Earth, Vatican City. At just 0.19 square miles, Vatican City is so small you could do a full lap around it before your espresso even gets cold. But don't let its size fool you. This is the epicenter of Catholicism, home to the Pope, the Sistine Chapel, and some of the most jaw-dropping art ever created. It is where Michelangelo spent 4 years painting what would become one of the greatest masterpieces in human history. Of course, Rome itself is Vatican City's much larger and much louder landlord. Founded over 2,700 years ago, Rome is a living, breathing time machine where every cobblestone has witnessed emperors, gladiators, artists, and more than a few confused tourists with maps. Standing in front of the Colosseum, it's impossible not to picture the roar of the crowds, the clash of swords, and the slightly unsettling realization that ancient Romans loved violent entertainment. This architectural masterpiece was built in just 8 years, proving that even in 70 AD, Italians could get things done. Not far from the Colosseum lies the Roman Forum, the political, commercial, and social heart of ancient Rome. This was where Julius Caesar walked, laws were made, and dramatic betrayals unfolded. Just a stone's throw away, the Pantheon stands as one of the best preserved Roman buildings, with a dome so perfectly engineered that even today's architects still scratch their heads trying to figure out how they did it. Of course, no visit to Rome is complete without throwing a coin into the Trevi fountain. Legend says that you'll guarantee your return to Rome if you toss a coin over your left shoulder into the fountain. Toss 2 coins and you'll fall in love. Toss 3, a Roman wedding may be in your future. Thanks to this tradition, over 1.5 million euros worth of coins are collected from the fountain annually, all donated to charity. Then there are the Spanish Steps, where poets, artists, and dreamers once gathered. Today, a perfect spot to rest between carb-heavy meals and people watch as fashionable Romans strut past with effortless elegance. Indulge in the holy trinity of Roman pasta, carbonara, cacio e pepe, and amatriciana, an irresistible reason to extend your journey. Pair it with a glass of local wine and follow it with gelato, which is so good it should be illegal. Whether you come for the ancient ruins, the Renaissance art, or just the chance to eat gelato while staring at something 2,000 years old, Rome will steal your heart, challenge your step count, and ensure you never look at spaghetti the same way again. Thank you for being a part of this adventure, fellow nomads. If our journey inspired you, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for the next exciting chapter.